Welcome to Healthy Cooking with Chef Jeff. You hear the sizzle? Stay tuned to see what's cooking on Healthy Cooking with Chef Jeff. Welcome to Healthy Cooking with Chef Jeff. Today we're out on the lake and it's a little windy and cool outside for May. Wow, luckily I'm in front of a warm grill. If you hear any crazy noises in the background, that's just the wind. But today we are doing some sausage. We are doing something unique since it's Cinco de Mayo coming up. We are gonna do a hamburger in a shell, okay? And we also got some flank steak, or brisket. We got a little pork back behind me. And we got a little ground beef here, right, along with some salsas. This is one of the salsas we got. This is a good salsa. And of course, you gotta have paste. That's just me. Wish I had some chips to go with it. We're gonna do that, and we're also gonna do some chicken. We're gonna do everything on this grill right here in front of me. And we're gonna do some vegetables as well, like onions, peppers, carrots, stuff like that on the grill. All right? Well, let me go ahead and get started. We're gonna start with the heavy stuff, like the meats. We're gonna get it seasoned well. We're gonna put it on the grill. Give me a pair of gloves and some sweet bell peppers, sweet peppers, minis. We're gonna put them on the grill also. So all these things are gonna be on this one grill, and we're gonna have a masala of food going on. All right, gloves. You know, some people say, man, he got to be crazy out there in this cold weather, in this wind and stuff, trying to cook. Well, we're gonna do it. Because, you know, people like to eat whether it's cold or not. Take this pork loin, sear this bad boy off. You need those juices on the grill. And this is a nice looking pork loin, very nice. I'm gonna give it a little. See the fat on that? We're gonna use that fat. That fat gonna be the oil for this grill. And we're gonna take a little bit of salt and pepper. And I guess it'll work if I open it. And all this wind blowing my pepper away. A little bit of salt. And what I'm going to do is slice it into medallions. I'm going to take these medallions and lay them on the grill. See how those came out? You're gonna get a little light scissor seasoning. All right. Move this guy's out the way. That's the pork part of it. And now we finna do flank steak part of it. On this flank steak has a little fat, and I'm using my raw hand because it's a raw product that's going to be cooked. The flank steak, you can see, when you cut a flank steak, all your grooves are going this way. Even on the flat side, you can see a little bit better this way. But when you cut it, you're going to cut it on a bias so it'll be very tender. All right? We're going to take a little bit of fajita seasoning And we're gonna take this whole thing and we're gonna set it on the grill, like so. And let him just sit there. And he's gonna do it thing. Now the next thing I'm gonna throw on the grill is these vegetables. The vegetables are rutabagas, onions, and bell pepper, and I also got some carrots to put on there. All right. These carrots, I'm not going to peel these carrots because I want the flavor of the peeling to be there. You get a lot of nutrients and vitamins from those peelings. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this carrot, cut it into strips like this, and then cut it in half. And you see the inside? That's where all the sugar and sweetness is right there. This guy's going to go over here like so. We're going to let them set here, and the fat from everything else is going to start seeking off. And I got some spicy sausage on the grill for those people who like spice. And these guys are going to marinate together at the end of the day, and we're going to have a little heaven going on. Now, this is my rutabaga. And I'm peeling these guys. A rutabaga is one of the hardest things to peel, especially if you got a vegetable peeler. And you may notice I'm using a large knife to peel it. The reason why, because I don't want to cut myself with a small knife. The blade is a lot farther away from me with a larger knife. And you got to have a sharp knife to do this. This I'm going to take whole, flap it on the grill like a pancake, and it'll slowly cook on there. All right. The next thing I got, here's my onion over here. It's a yellow onion. Take a little bit of these guys, put them on there also. As everything begin to cook slowly, I wish you could smell that fajita seasoning that's on here. You can see it begin to brown up a little bit. The remnants from the pork. And we're going to season that pork with a little something else too. All right. I know you guys want to hang out with me. I hope you can hear these vegetables. I hope you can hear them, how they sizzling slowly, and I hope you can see how the carrots begin to sweat a little bit. And you would see the onion begin to sweat as well as the rutabaga. It'll begin to sweat in a little bit. While those guys are doing their thing, I'm just going to take these, de-seed them. And place them on the grill also. Now I'm going to season up this chicken I got. I have some half chickens, some chicken quarters. I'm going to season them up, put them in here, and then we're going to put them on the grill as well. Skin side down for the fat content. As we got all these guys going, take my onion. You can see the onion begin to sweat a little bit more, as well as this. You may notice the carrots begin to get tender right along in here, right along in that area there. That's that natural sugar begin to come out of it. Now, so I got my beef, my pork, two types of pork on the grill, right along with some vegetables in this chicken. Over on this side right here, I'm gonna prepare that that hamburger that I was just telling you about, with the onion and the bell pepper in the middle of it, and these shells right here, right along with a little bit of salsa. We're gonna make the patties about 6-ounce patties, pat them out, and then we'll put them together. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Healthy Cooking with Chef Jeff. I mentioned to you earlier, we're gonna make some burgers and stuff on the grill. We're beginning to get a little action going on down here now. Got smart enough to get me a little margarine to go on there. Right now I'm going to cut up these peppers, put them a little bit in, put a little bit into this bowl right along with the hamburger meat and a little bit of fajita seasoning and stuff. And we're going to place that over here on the grill. All right. And this right here is just pure ground beef. I started to get the ground pork and ground beef mixed together and start to do that. Then I said, nah, let me just keep it simple. Okay. Now I'm gonna mix these guys together. Got a little sizzle going on there. I got some with no bell pepper in it. That's a big old burger right there. And it look delicious. Now that right there is going to give you the best flavor. And you can see that carrot begin to get a little bit tender now. All right. A little bit of S&P on that rutabaga. Wow, that's the way you have to do it, I guess, huh? The wind blew my salt and pepper, put it a little farther away from the burger. You ever went to a Waffle House and got you a patty melt with the onions and pepper? This is a patty melt with fajita seasoning. You have to look at it like that. Now, I'm going to julienne some peppers. Put these guys on the grill right here. Same way with some onion. These guys on the grill. I'm going to take this meat off right here in a little bit and let it rest. Gonna let it rest and then we're slicing. It should be about a medium rare to medium temperature. Every grill has a hot spot, huh? few minutes. I'm taking a little too long. Let those guys set there. Took a little bit of sauce I add to my peppers and onions. That's for that beef there to go in this wrap. Now while my meat will settled a little bit, I hope you can see this out there. See that? A little bit of that in there. And we're going to roll this bad boy up. Always tuck it from the side. When you're wrapping one of these, you want to tuck it to the side, roll it over like so, and tuck them in so like that. Let them set there for a minute while he do that. And we're going to do the same thing with a little bit of pork. And the good part about this, you can do this with pork, chicken, barbecue. You could do it with a little bit of all three of them. All right. Now my burger ought to be good and ready. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's going to be a nice burger right there. Now, got my vegetables going, nice and ready. Get a plate out. Ah, magic of TV. Nice plate. Do a plate presentation on these guys. Looks good, right? A little bit of carrot, a little bit of pepper. Whoever thought about grilling rutabaga off the grill, right? Look how yellow it got and how sweet and the flavors begin to come together on that. All right, and there's one more thing I need to add to it. A little bit of green onion. Can't go wrong with a little green onion. That's one. Hope you can see that, the vegetables in that wrap. This is my favorite, the one with the beef in it. You can see how that beef came out. You can see all the juices that's in that. Three carrots, peppers, sweet bell pepper. And a little bit of rutabaga on that one. You can see that, that'll look good. Now, here's the true test, the hamburger. And it's gonna have a little bit of onion. Look at the salsa in there, a little bit of onion on top. Just get a little bit of this pork on there too, on that plate. And you're probably wondering what I'm going to do with these. I'm going to roll these up with a little salsa in it. A little bit of green pepper salsa. Best hot dog bun you can ever have. And that should be all for today's show. Thank you. We appreciate it. I know it was a long show, but we're out here at the lake. When you're grilling out, nothing goes fast. See you next time. All right, y'all ready to eat?